Major Britney Spears update. Is she sober? And what's going on with her financially? We got to talk about this. But before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you all with open arms. I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Listen, we got to talk about Miss Britney Jean Spears, pop queen, living legend, baby one more time, oops, I did it again, Britney in the zone, greatest hits, my prerogative, blackout, circus, femme fatale, Britney Jean, glory. But before we get into it, today is Thanksgiving, and I just wanted to wish everyone a beautiful Thanksgiving for those who are celebrating. Today's a day about, to be grateful. Today's a day to count your blessings. But, I believe that you should be grateful every single day. I don't think that, I am that type of person. I'm like, Valentine's Day should be every day. Mother's Day should be every day. Father's Day should be every day. Well, for those who do have a father, not a father that abandoned them when they were 2 months and then tried to do an exorcism on them because they're gay. Ooh, gotta work out on a therapist, best friend. But listen, happy Thanksgiving for those who are celebrating. Just remember that if you are not surrounded by your loved ones or you're a little sad today, that does not mean that next year is not going to be the same. Next year is going to be different. If that is what you are praying for, I know that it will come true. So enjoy your peace, girl, because next year you're going to be running around with millions of people in that kitchen of yours, okay? I love you all so much, and let's get on with the tea. All right, so let's talk Britney. So the article says Britney Spears is finally sober and celibate. Insiders say she is done with men, has ditched the substances, and plans to become a billionaire. Okay, so it says here, most importantly, she is sober when it comes to illegal drugs, and is firmly in control of her finances. Impeccably placed sources say. Remarkably, she is said to have sworn off toxic men, cutting contact with Solis, her alleged Paul Solis, that really, that scumbag looking wannabe, that 9 children with different wives and allegedly doesn't pay child support and is bringing his babies to live in Britney's home. Girl, bye. Absolutely bye. And vowed to remain single. But perhaps the most important of all, she is working on her relationship with her 2 sons, who have been estranged and raised largely by their father, Kevin Federline, but are now both of age. This say friends has been transformative. She will be healing from her trauma for a very long time, but she is done with men for now and focusing on herself. She is reportedly working regularly with a therapist and is taking prescribed psychiatric medication. She has also hired a chef and a medical professional to work full-time in her $14 million mansion to monitor her health. She is sober and does not do drugs. She has a glass of wine now and then, but she has not have a substance abuse problem and has people around her to make sure that she stays on the straight and narrow. Most beneficial to her health, insiders say, has been Britney's rekindling of her relationship with her 2 sons. Most beneficial to her health. During the 13-year conservatorship, the boys rarely saw their mother, who famously locked herself in the bathroom. We know this, I'm not going to read that. The boys have recently been living in Hawaii with their father, who, according to docs, received $240,000 from Britney in child support payments each year until 2017. Then the amount reportedly increased to $480,000 a year. In September, girl, I'm so happy that is over, girl. Sources say right now that allegedly Kevin Federline is on Craigslist looking for a job. Nonetheless, Britney's apparently erratic behavior following the end of her conservatorship, regularly filming herself dancing for bizarre social media posts and sharing semi-naked snaps, reportedly left her sons embarrassed. Britney's relationship with her sons reportedly became so strained that the boys even stopped replying to her text messages in recent years. But now, sources close to Britney say they have rebuilt their bond. She has the love of her sons back, and that has been transformative. They speak often and text all the time. This is all she wanted. Spears is also said to have regained control of her $60 million estate, According to sources, the financial windfall from her bestseller memoir, The Woman in Me, has been transformative. Spears signed an estimated $15 million deal in 2022, and her book was published the following fall. It has since sold over 3 million copies worldwide. When she wrote the memoir, she felt defeated and she needed to make some quick cash. She never imagined that this would completely change her life. Now she has set her eyes on loftier ambitions, with insiders saying she wants to become a billionaire. Britney has seen people like Selena Gomez become a billionaire off of her makeup line in a very short period of time. She knew that if she is going to create that kind of wealth, she needed to develop something that is distinctively her. Then came news in August, a reported 8-figure deal with Universal Pictures to turn her book into a movie. She didn't ink the deal to the rights for her life story for cheap. This is what helped to save her. Britney has also been working on a new jewelry line, Tiny B, which promises to sell. Delicate, extremely different, one-of-a-kind pieces that she has designed herself. She has her hand in each and every item that she is creating. She knows that this is going to make her a massive fortune. Perhaps most important for her future well-being and financial security, though, is Spears' vow to never return to toxic men. Hallelujah, Britney! Her recent love life indeed has been rocky, of course, with her divorce from Sam Asghari, and of course that, felon, Paul Solis. She cut the felon out of her life, and she was working on reestablishing her relationship with her sons. But it was a volatile relationship that everyone wanted her to be done with anyway. Now, after so much prolonged drama, those around her are said to be relieved that she is taking time to be alone. She has performed her entire life. She is now dancing on her own terms to her own beat. Listen, I pray that this is real. I really do, because Britney, she has gone through so much in her life, and I do think that she has been betrayed by the ones that she loves the most. She has been hurt so much, on and on and on and on and on and on and on again. And I think that Britney taking the reins in her life and figuring it out that she deserves happiness, and that no one should ever cross her boundaries, and that she needs to do things on her own terms, something that will bring her immense happiness, is what Britney Spears needs to focus on. And I could not be more excited for Britney, and I could not be more grateful to see that Britney is really thinking about her future and excited to be out there. And yes, of course, make money too, girl, because Britney Spears is Britney Jean Spears, honey. She literally, girl, if Britney Spears really wanted to, Britney Spears can become a billionaire in 2.5 seconds, okay? Because Britney Spears has the fan base. Everything Britney Spears has put out has turned to gold. So she just needs to remember her power, and she needs to remember who she is, because she's always been that girl. So Britney, we love you. My biggest prayer for Britney is that she's surrounded by love. She's surrounded by people who want her to do good, people who want her to succeed, people who want her to stay on the right track, and people who don't want any financial gains from her. That's all. Or financial, or publicity, or anything. Just people who are there in her private life that don't need to be in front of a camera and don't need anything from Britney. On the contrary, that they give Britney something. So anyways, that is great news on this Thanksgiving Day. I love you all so much. I'm so grateful for you. You have no idea how thankful I am. Together, we have been together so far for 9 years, and I couldn't be more grateful. So thank you for all your love. Happy Thanksgiving. And once again, if you are alone, or you're a little blue, or you're a little sad today watching everyone eating all their meals and all these things, just remember that this is only temporary. Your sadness will go away, and the sun will come out tomorrow, and next year you're going to be looking back and you're going to be thinking, I'm so grateful that I'm not where I used to be. And you're going to be in a beautiful headspace. Just remember, count your blessings that you do have. Be grateful for what you do have, and watch how your life will transform into your dream life. I love you all, and I will see you on my next video.